Hello, friends. Today on The Landing Point, the doctor in the hotel. He was a man of medicine, a man of business, and to the unsuspecting ladies of the 1893 Chicago World's Fair, a man of undeniable charm. He arrived in the Windy City with a sharp suit, a clinical mind, and a brand new name. You know him as the master of the murder castle. The man who turned a 3-story pharmacy into a labyrinth of gas lines, trapdoors, and lime pits. History remembers him as one of America's first recorded serial killers. But before he was a monster, he was a farm boy from New Hampshire, named Herman Mudgett. And long before he built his castle in Chicago, Herman had a very particular way of paying his way through medical school at the University of Michigan. Young Herman wasn't just studying anatomy, he was studying the business of it. You see, back then, life insurance was a burgeoning industry, and medical labs were always in the need for specimens. Herman realized that if a person didn't have any family to claim them, they were worth more dead than alive. He would steal the cadavers from the university lab, disfigure them just enough to make them unrecognizable, and then present them as missing relatives. He'd take out a policy, wait a week, and then discover the body. It was a lucrative trade in the macabre, and it taught him a chilling lesson. In the eyes of the law and the bank, a body was just a piece of paper. By the 1890s dawn, Herman decided he needed a fresh start, a more distinguished title. He moved to Englewood, Illinois, took over a drugstore, and began building his elaborate hotel, just in time for the World's Columbian Exposition. He told the contractors he was building a world-class resort. He hired and fired crews so quickly that no one ever saw the full blueprints. Only Herman knew about the soundproof rooms. Only Herman knew where the secret chutes led. He was a pharmacist, a fraudster, and eventually a confessed killer of 27 souls. Though some say the number was closer to 200. He met his end at the gallows in Philadelphia in 1896, but not before requesting that he be buried 10 feet down, encapsulated in concrete. He was terrified, you see, that someone would do to his body what he had done to so many others. We remember the castle. We remember the horrors of Chicago, but we often forget the name he was born with, or the small town boy who learned to trade in death before he ever held a scalpel. He was a man who turned a pharmacy into a fortress of shadows. History will always know him as Dr. Henry Howard Holmes. And whether you realize it or not, this is The Landing Point. Thank you for watching today, The Landing Point. Our stories come out Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, so you can always catch our latest story. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Roadrunner Real Estate. They're a full-service real estate company that can help you with both your real estate, residential and commercial needs, both buying and selling and leasing for the commercial side. If you haven't done so already, please go out to our YouTube page and subscribe so you can get our latest stories that come out. If you want our latest updates, please go to our Facebook page and follow and like that. And then for those of you that enjoy just listening to stories when you're out on the drive, we do have our podcast too that you can hear the same stories. Thank you for listening to today's story, and we'll catch you next time.